welcome back. My name is Sophie and I do videos about weight loss, infertility, and some vlogs. Today's video is weigh-in number 6. Is that right? Oh my gosh, it goes by so fast. This is probably going to be one of my quicker weigh-ins just because I had a bad week. I don't love my results and I kind of want to get over it and move on. But before we get into the weigh-in and everything, let's talk about the last week. In terms of my calorie deficit, I followed it to a T. I didn't go off track once, which is amazing. Like, I'm so proud of myself for doing that. I didn't have any issues with going off track. I just felt that it was really easy to follow my calorie deficit. I wasn't feeling like I was missing out on anything, which is the goal. I don't want to feel like I'm missing out on anything. And I made some good choices. I had a lot of veggies this week compared to my usual intake, and I was really proud of myself for that. So that was a really great week for me in terms of my food goals. In terms of my workout goals, I think last week I gave myself the goal to go walking with my dog and my husband at least twice, maybe 3 times, I can't remember, but I didn't do that. Every time I give myself a workout goal, I fail. I just feel like I'm not ready to hit any type of workout goal, and I did talk about that in my last weigh-in, so if you're interested in hearing what I had to say about that, definitely check it out. There's just no point in me setting a workout goal right now. I don't know why I can't hit it. It doesn't matter how much I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it this week. I just don't. There's a lot going on. I just need to give myself grace because I'm not gonna do it, you know? Like, it doesn't matter how small the goal is, I just don't do it. So obviously I'm not in the right mindset right now. In terms of my general goal, it was to not spend on anything unnecessary. I didn't accomplish that, but I didn't spend as much as I usually do. So usually, oh my God, what is happening to my voice? So I would say that usually I probably shop for little things every couple of days. It's never anything big. It's always like 20 bucks or whatever. This time I bought one thing on Amazon and it was like a long leash so that we can go on more adventures with Archie. It is the only thing that I bought this week. So although I kind of failed because I had said that I didn't want to spend it on anything, I didn't spend nearly as much as I usually do. And I was very conscious of every time I went online to like browse that I shouldn't be buying anything. I almost bought swimsuits that are unnecessary because I already have tons of swimsuits, and I even put it in my cart. I went to check out and I was like, I set myself the goal to not spend any money this week. What am I doing? So I failed, but also I feel like it was a success at the same time because I didn't spend nearly as much. And I feel like the leash, although unnecessary, like it's not an absolute need, it is something we're gonna use a lot this summer, and I feel like it was a good purchase overall. With that being said, let's get into the numbers this week. So last week I weighed in at 249.8, and as you can see on the scale today, I weighed in at 250. I gained some weight this week and it's literally 0.2 pounds. It's not even a pound. And I had a really hard time with it. And I knew that this was coming. Like, I had been losing a lot every week, and that's not sustainable. That's not something that's gonna happen forever. And I'm going to hit those weeks where I just don't lose or I gain just a tiny bit. But it affected me so much. Like, I had a bad week in general. I was so stressed out at work. I was so stressed out with life. And stress can do all sorts of things to your body. On top of that, I'm just not feeling my best. And holy mac, even though I followed my calorie deficit, like, I had a feeling this was gonna happen. And I was even weighing myself every day. Like, I was eating so well, and then I would weigh myself the next day and I was either like a pound more or just the same. So I knew that when I would weigh in this morning that I wouldn't lose. If I would lose, it would be very small. But I just was so affected by it. It just reached my core. Like, you know, you can tell yourself as much as you want that it's not gonna affect you because you know that the reality is you're gonna have those types of weeks. but they still are really, really difficult to accept. Like when I weighed in, I started having those thoughts again of like, maybe I shouldn't eat as much today. Maybe I should cut down on my calories just for today. Like, you know, I started going back to old habits, thinking that I needed to restrict myself even more because of my results on the scale, and then like quickly realized that I'm past that. I need to not do that. And I need to enjoy, you know, life. Like I need to not do that to myself. But it was hard for me because it was also the realization of like, okay, I've been on this new weight loss journey of mine for a little bit more than a month. I wouldn't count week 1 as my weight loss journey because I didn't do anything week 1. So this basically was like 4 weeks instead of 5 if I don't count my first week. But usually in the past, like when I would lose weight a few years ago, like not even like 4 years ago, for example, if I think about my weight loss 4 years ago, I would lose 10 pounds a month minimum. And I just hit my 4th week of being serious about my weight loss, and I've lost around 8 pounds. And to not hit that 10-pound mark is affecting me more than I thought it would. I don't know why. Just knowing that in the past I was capable of losing more is hard. It makes me think like I'm getting older, and I don't like to think that I'm getting older, especially with our infertility issues. Anything that reminds me that I'm not young anymore is really difficult. Actually, I just want to cry thinking about it. I'm not gonna get emotional. Don't get emotional. Ugh. Life is hard. Life is so hard. I'm having a really tough week. I need to not cry. Just a second. I need to collect myself. Okay. I think I'm good. No, you know, like it was a really hard week overall. I think that going into next week is going to be just as hard. I'm going to be just as stressed out. I have a lot going on. And I'm just hoping that maybe the scale will be nicer to me next week. And if it's not, then I just need to keep going because this is my journey now. Like I can't compare it to any other weight loss journey I've been on before. Like I need to not do that. Anyway, here's me saying this video is gonna be short and then me almost crying my eyes out in front of you. Anyways, let's get into my goals for next week. I'm gonna keep on my calorie deficit just because I don't have the headspace right now to start anything new. It would probably be a good time to start something new because I did not lose this week, but like I said, I don't have the headspace. I don't have the mental capacity to right now. I'm too all over the place. I'm emotional. I'm not doing well. So that's not gonna happen. So I'm gonna keep going on my calorie deficit. It's easy and I love it. In terms of my workout goals, I keep saying that I can't reach them. I'm not gonna reach them. I don't prioritize them, but I think I'm gonna give myself the goal to just go to the gym once this week. I think it's gonna help my stress. I think it's gonna help me and my husband. Like if I go to the gym, he usually goes to the gym and he wants to get back to running. He has goals of doing multiple marathons in the next couple of years. And if we're both motivated to go to the gym, I think we can do it. But I do need him on my side. I need that like extra little push because I've had such a hard time with working out. But I'm giving myself the goal to go to the gym once this week. Just once, just to see if I'm actually gonna follow through. And I hope that I will. Like, I need to go. I need to go to the gym. It's important. I need to get out of here. I need to do something to relieve my stress, to feel better, to move my body. Like, it's so important. So that's my goal. In terms of my general goal, part of me just wants to say, like, my general goal is to just not have a complete mental break this week. Like, just try to steady my emotions, work through them. That's what I'm gonna set as my general goal, is to work through my emotions, try not to let what's happening to me completely affect me. Just work on being happy this week, having a better week than last week, one day at a time. So anyways, Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your continued support. I appreciate it so, so much. If you like this video, please make sure to give it a like. If you want to leave me a comment, I answer every single one of your comments. And if you like these types of videos, you want to follow me on my weight loss journey or my infertility journey or watch my vlogs as well, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every 4 days. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.